Hello everyone, my name is Ruth. I am an Australian registered migration agent and a solicitor or lawyer of the Supreme Court in our state and the High Court of Australia. In this video, I will be sharing on the exciting opportunity for Australian religious institutions to sponsor a Minister of Religion or religious assistant from overseas. I note that the information in this video is not to be treated as legal advice, but it will provide you with vital information regarding this program. The exciting news is for the occupation of religious assistant. The Department of Home Affairs is now broadening the Minister of Religion Labour Agreement, also known as MORLA, to now include the occupation of religious assistant. That means that if you are not a Minister of Religion yourself, but you are a religious assistant, then you may be eligible for this visa. Now, this is a temporary visa with the option to pursue permanent residency later on. This also means that if you are a religious organization in Australia and you are unable to find local skilled religious workers in a particular task or discipline, then your organization may be able to sponsor a religious worker or assistant from overseas. The benefit of sponsoring religious workers or assistant under this program is that there are concessions available for these occupations as opposed to the other occupations. For example, salary. In contrast to the standard visa programs, non-monetary benefits can be included in order to meet the annual earnings requirement at the TSMIT threshold level. This means that if your organization is unable to pay market rate in accordance to TSMIT, but are willing and able to offer non-monetary benefits, it would essentially reduce the financial burden on your organization. In relation to skills, a Minister of Religion must have been ordained or have professed to a religious life as a Minister of Religion or under an equivalent accreditation process within a religion, and possess the minimum qualifications equivalent to a relevant Australian qualification framework bachelor degree, or have undertaken at least 5 years of relevant structured training or instructions. Experience does not substitute for this requirement. For religious assistant, these are the skills required. The nominee must possess the relevant qualifications equivalent to a relevant AQF Certificate 2 or 3, which is NSCO Skill Level 4, or have at least 2 years of relevant experience as substitute for formal qualifications listed above. In regard to English, specific English requirements will apply unless you fall under the exemption criteria. For example, if the nominee holds a UK, USA, Irish or New Zealand passport, then this requirement will be exempted. There is also the option of attaining permanent residency after 3-year transitional period and eventually Australian citizenship. In terms of age, whilst there is no age limit for this visa, there is usually an age limit for permanent residency application, and the cutoff age is 45. However, in this agreement, the age limit is 60 years old, which is 15 years more than the other occupation. Now that is great news for ministers of religion and religious assistants. The information in this video is to be treated as general information only. Please do not treat this as legal or migration advice. We assess each case on a case-by-case basis. With the ever-changing laws of immigration, it is vital that you obtain updated advice that suits your situation. Now, if you're an Australian religious organization and are looking at sponsoring an overseas worker and require advice on how to proceed, please do not hesitate to contact us on the email address below. Thank you, and we wish you the very best.